Tzu Chi volunteers in southern Taiwan spend the long Lunar New Year holiday by doing recycling work. Syrian doctors are recruited by Tzu Chi to help their fellow compatriots who are living as refugees in nearby Jordan. I'm Sean Scanlon. This is DAI Headlines. During the Lunar New Year holiday, many volunteers busy themselves by going to recycling stations in southern Taiwan to sort recyclables. Their work is necessary to process the large amount of recyclables that are collected before New Year.
At the Xishe recycling station in Kaohsiung, this grandma is doing recycling with her 5-year-old grandson.
We must teach them to recycle useful resources. At home, they usually do not do this.
Meanwhile, volunteer Lin Meili brought her son from Taidong. Her family of 5 sees the recycling station as an educational playground.
It's fun because I get to know where different materials belong.
We give children opportunities to experience recycling, let them learn how to recycle, and teach them environmental protection knowledge.
People are usually working. On holidays, we could ask them to bring their children. Then we can teach them to love the earth and sort the recyclables.
During the Lunar New Year, City Recycling Station continues to operate and protect planet Earth. Volunteers also pay attention to the health of recycling volunteers.
I feel very good. Although I'm soaked with sweat, I feel very happy.
During the Lunar New Year, many volunteers at the recycling stations in southern Taiwan continue to protect the environment, hoping to show their love for planet Earth.
Most Chinese families will take the opportunity to clean their home from top to bottom before Lunar New Year. Because of this annual custom, Tzu Chi volunteers at recycling stations stand at the ready, with one such Malaysian recycling station open all the way until Lunar New Year's Eve. During the Lunar New Year season, recycled clothing is increased 3 to 4 times the normal, which is about 3,000 or 4,000 kilograms more than normal. This month alone, especially those beer bottles and soda cans have also doubled.
就是平时这边都是空的，平时是空的，因为新年如果我们没有选啊，这样卖去呢会比较不值钱咯。
White paper and other mixed paper recyclables also increase 1 to 2-fold. We don't have enough volunteers during this time to separate the whites from non-whites, so we save it for last, and all just goes in the container. This recycling station in 1997, and I joined 1999. The recycling station is also where I met Tzu Chi. I've been here each step of the way to witness its history.
Since I joined Tzu Chi, I've been doing more and more recycling. It's about 10 years now, and my resolve is because I watch DAI TV and it says how recycling helps the earth. I also feel that this is a good action, so I've kept it up.
I have a group of brothers with me in this mission. Without them, I can't do it alone. Might even not be able to leave the house. Recycling is not a singular task. I need others to help me.
It's the new year and it's very busy, but the other volunteers are here to help, so I'm here as well. My thinking is I can leave my own household clean up until later, or it will be okay if it doesn't get cleaned.
We continue to work until Lunar New Year's Eve at 7 p.m. That's all I can say about how it's done.
My kids don't understand why I'm out doing things for others while not cleaning up my own home. I can only do it when I get home.
So I often say to others, besides my house and my workplace, Tzu Chi's recycling station is my second home. When others are busy cleaning and clearing out unwanted items from their home, at this big family, we're taking things in and repairing it, cleaning it up, hoping to give items an extended life, especially in this Lunar New Year holiday season. We need to stand at the front line because this is the mission of the recycling volunteers. Since we have taken up the recycling mission, then we need to do it without complaints and regrets while enjoying the Dharma joy expressed.
It's nearly the New Year. I want to take the chance to wish all the Tzu Chi brothers and sisters a happy Lunar New Year. And also all of the staff at Taiwan TV. May peace and happiness be upon you.
1 week before Lunar New Year, Tzu Chi volunteers Penang, Malaysia, went to visit a care recipient and help clean his house. They hoped that their actions would give the family a good start to the Lunar New Year.
Oh, rats. No wonder they said they were afraid of rats. There are also rats in the cabinet.
The house is full of debris. Men and rats are living in the same house. Rats' pee is everywhere, and there is a bad smell. Lam Ki-an, who is 72 years old, lives with his 20-year-old eldest son and 2 young children, aged 13 and 9. His wife died of cancer 3 years ago, and he suffers from mobility problems since a car accident a year ago. Hence, he is unable to clean his house before Lunar New Year.
When we first contacted him, he didn't believe us at all. We proposed to help him tidy up his home. He rejected and said no need. They would do it by themselves. This time it is near Lunar New Year. We grasped the chance to ask him again. Finally, he said yes to us.
With gratitude and respect, the volunteer discussed with him about the cleaning in advance. Feeling pity for the unhygienic environment that the whole family is staying, Tzu Chi volunteers try their very best to tidy up their home, hoping to give them a good start in the new year.
Near the Lunar New Year, many volunteers are busy, so it is not possible to mobilize a lot of them to help. Yet I am free, so I will help as much as possible. If you help, it will benefit, and the condition of the care recipient will also be improved. This room is going to be a princess room.
Tzu Chi volunteers cooperate to clean the care recipient's house, treating it as if their own ones. No matter it is cleaning, washing, maintenance, storage, and home space planning, they arrange it one by one. From 9 o'clock in the morning to 6 o'clock in the afternoon, Tzu Chi volunteers finally succeeded in bringing Lam Ki-an the best New Year gift.
You helped me so much. I feel really grateful. For sure, I believe in you. You helped me a lot. I'm very happy that my children can stay in such a clean house. My house is now very tidy and clean, all because you helped me. Without you, no one will help me.
是你们帮忙我的，如果没有帮忙我，没有人做。
In fact, I've grown a lot after doing this. For example, I've overcome the bad smell of rats. When you think of others' benefits, you dare to do all these undesirable things.
Volunteers are dedicated to dusting and cleaning the house, praying for the peace of the new year. Their love and blessings to the care recipients are shown in their actions.
During Lunar New Year, Tzu Chi volunteers returned to their spiritual home, the Jingsa abode in Hualien. Booths offering games and food welcomed them. Dharma Master Zheng Yan also visited and wished everyone Happy New Year.
Volunteers mix all the herbs and use recycled cloth and bamboo to make the massage sticks. Dharma Master Zheng Yan happily tries it. Volunteers have mindfully set up different booths in the hallway of Jingsi abode. There are games through which people can learn Dharma.
第一个动作向下转，第二个呢，右手在内侧交叉换手， 这是有看到什么？心，对不对？把心找到的那个问题就解决了，心平气和比较容易解决问题。
Walking around the Jingse abode, people wish each other Happy New Year, and there's a lively atmosphere.
新年好，上人，新年快乐！新年快乐哈！
莫忘记呀，当初的小不满。
The large bamboo coin bag from Taiyuan is very cute and popular. The children inspire people's love and compassion, reminding people to help other people, even during Lunar New Year.
Upon seeing the bamboo coin bank's baby, people can drop coins to help other people.
On the second day of the Lunar New Year, the big Tzu Chi family is warm and harmonious, celebrating the New Year with joy.
Jordan has 1.26 million Syrian refugees who lack many resources as well as medical attention. Faced with such a huge medical need, Tzu Chi Jordan recruits Syrian refugee physicians to provide care to their compatriots and subsidizes surgical expenses.
Don't forget your sister.
From the dust and despair of war, now many lives have been lost. Since the start of the Syrian civil war in 2011, at least 6 million people have been displaced, with 1.26 million of them fleeing to neighboring Jordan.
When fleeing to Jordan, a plane has been shining its light on the ground looking for us for 15 minutes. We turned off our car's headlights for about 15 minutes. If they found us, none of us would be alive.
Leaving the refugee camp, we had nothing. I only had one blanket which we wanted to give to Osama.
Coming from his back.
Diagnosed at 5 years of age before a civil war in Syria with an immune disease, during his escape to Jordan, his condition worsened. He had severe abdominal infection that prevented him from eating, and fecal matter flowed from several areas in his back.
When we escaped, we encountered a lot of difficulties. The biggest difficulty was finding medicine for my child, and no one can tell me what we can do. We can't find a good doctor who tells me what to do. This caused my heart to experience the greatest pain.
Behind the tears and sadness, there was a search for someone to help them.
From 2016, the UNHCR terminated sponsorship of surgeries due to a lack of funds, and many NGOs and NGOs left the area, so the number of surgery cases were not taken up by anyone. So we started this work in 2016.
I sent this for Dr. Muhammad, and Dr. Muhammad told Mr. Chen, and start this. From 2 words, I told my friend, oh, I don't know. I don't help. Okay? Maybe Osama. Yes.
With support, the Syrian doctor was able to operate, with Tzu Chi Jordan paying the expenses and giving Osama a new chance at life.
You look great. Come here, let me look at you.
However, without any education in their past, how could these children catch up? In this area, Tzu Chi became active.
There are no letters. What is this? Can you see it? What are these numbers?
They have to carefully calculate all of the costs because Osama's life is starting over. He needs to start from the beginning.
To teaching Arabic because he cannot go to the school, so he didn't know the letter and the numbers in Arabic.
These stickers were originally brought as rewards, though they became teaching aids. Every Monday, Asma, who also fled from Syria, goes to tutor him, as this is a type of self-healing.
I teach my children what I want other children to learn. Finding this Syrian child who came to Jordan but didn't go to school, I was definitely eager to help him.
How many people have this tragic outlook on life? Now this 14-year-old has seen the preciousness of life and wants to give back and help.
يقول لك أنت حابب تصير دكتور؟ ليش؟
عشان نساعد العالم كل ما ساعد.
بدك تساعد الناس مثل ما الدكاترة يساعدوك؟
Asma smiles as she sees a pot of rosemary near the door.
I have one, big one. Remember my house in Syria.
Seeing this rosemary plant helps comfort the sadness and erases physical and emotional pain. This fragrance gives them all hope for the future.
In Guangdong, China, Tzu Chi volunteers traveled to Zhanjiang to provide supplies and care to residents for the first time. The villagers cleaned up the streets and hung lanterns to welcome them.
To welcome city volunteers, Wuxi villagers mobilized to clean the streets and hang red lanterns. The village committee has also mobilized 15 agriculture vehicles to help transport the supplies. Tzu Chi has delivered supplies in the winter to Wuxi village for the first time. The village secretary helped make the connection because he has participated in Tzu Chi's aid distribution in Foshan 8 years ago.
Back then, Tzu Chi delivered supplies in the winter to all the low-income households in Foshan. Since I came to Wuxi Village in May 2019, I discovered that Wuxi Village also has such needs.
Volunteers deliver supplies door to door. On top of that, they gave words of encouragement.
People have come to help us. However, when we have the ability, we should also help other people. This is the cycle of kindness.
Every winter, city volunteers from Shanghai travel long distances to Siyang to deliver their best wishes to the residents. City volunteers form good affinity with the villagers by providing scholarships. Before the Lunar New Year, they also invited everyone to a hot pot reunion. At the event, they shared Jingsi aphorisms and allowed younger people to serve tea to the seniors. This year, there's even the presence of Mickey Mouse. The volunteers deliver rice and New Year gifts door to door. The villagers happily share their family photos with the volunteers.
This is a photo I took with a little boy. You are serving the public and we should learn from you.
Both the villagers and volunteers are celebrating Lunar New Year with abundant joy and blessings.
Fujian Tzu Chi volunteers host a year-end reunion banquet for care recipients, scholarship students, and their family prior to the Lunar New Year.
To prepare for the year-end banquet for care recipients, the volunteers have worked for many days in advance. On the day of the event, they began cooking in the kitchen early in the morning.
Everyone feels like they are from one big family, even though we are not related by blood and come from different places. But once we arrive here, we are family.
34-year-old Xiao Yu was born with congenital heart problems that prevents her from doing laborious work. Thus, she is often at home, away from society. Thanks to the volunteers' encouragement, she's opened up a lot more lately.
It's been a really long time since we have had a reunion meal for many different reasons. We haven't been able to sit down together to enjoy a meal together, so I'm very grateful.
I have been a child of Tzu Chi for 6 years now, and I'm thankful for that. I think when I'm grown, I can share and pass on this love into society.
I hope our love and efforts can warm their spirits and they will enjoy their time here.
After the meal is over, everyone heads home with arms filled with 8 items. One recipient who couldn't leave the house due to his work injury was not forgotten by Tzu Chi. Volunteers headed to his home to make up a new bed and replace the spring couplets on the door, ensuring he has a good new year as well.
Taipei Tzu Chi Hospital has been caring for Zhengyi Orphanage for a long time. Before Lunar New Year, the hospital invited the children from the orphanage to enjoy a feast.
The festivity of Lunar New Year begins with a volunteer teaching the children how to wish other people well. The medical staff from the hospital teach the children how to make traditional desserts and lanterns.
It's nice that every child is accompanied by someone who needs the children to carry out exercises with their muscles. It also teaches the kids to know more about this festival, so it's very meaningful.
The hospital also prepares a lot of dishes, such as fries, spaghetti, fresh juice, among other abundant food. The children love eating them and also feel the warmth of family.
The children of Zhengyi need other people's love. Of course, the teachers are fully devout to them, but I want to give them a sense of home. Our hospital is like their home.
The hospital also prepares the red envelopes of blessing and wisdom from Master Zheng Yan and vests as a present to the children and wish them to enjoy the Lunar New Year.
Seniors from Taichung Jingse Hall, Fengyuan Jingse Hall, and Junan Cathay Long-Term Care Service Center hosts a year-end reunion. The lively atmosphere made the seniors very happy and energetic.
In Miaoli, Taichung, the seniors from 3 long-term care service centers gathered together to celebrate the Lunar New Year. The line dance is full of enthusiasm and vitality, and the program is diligently arranged. There are also longevity awards and outstanding attendance awards for grandpas and grandmas. Every senior bodhisattvas are treasures.
We can also gather the elderly together frequently. This lively atmosphere can drive them, making them have a younger attitude.
At the end of the year, let us make a good vows and do good deeds together.
Every senior gathers together to have hot pot, welcoming the new year with a joyful heart.
Recently, the Xinlu Foundation held an event inviting families with disabilities to dress up and take a family portrait. We will leave you with these images. Goodbye.